Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I am coming at you for my top 20 decent to good albums of 2018 review. So I'm going to go through 20 to 11 for the first part because it's a long way till I get finished with this video. So let's get started on number 20, which is 21, 30 Seconds to Mars, America. I don't know why I was thinking of 21 Pilots, my bad. But this album was decent. I didn't like Love is Madness. That song was just, it's still a little irritating. As you can see, I have the poster on the wall right there. Because I decided to buy the album. Because it just brought me a lot of freedom, and listening to this album just makes me feel like I'm journeying on a journey through America. But overall the album was good, and it's, well, mostly good. I liked songs like Walk on Water. Walk on Water was good. Dangerous Night was mostly good. Rescue Me was good, I guess. I did like Live Like a Dream. That was my favorite song on the record. Out of every one of them, I would pick Live Like a Dream to be my favorite song on the record. But yeah, it's at my number 20. Number 19 is Ghost Prequel. This one was not as bad, but it's a really good record. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, but it seemed like the type to be at my number 19. So there's no discussing further on it, because I did like Rats and Dance Macabre as the singles. I did like other tracks, but I kind of forgot what they were. So yeah, at number 19 is Ghost Prequel. At number 18, it's 3 Days Grace, Outsider. This album was decent, and it's on my number 18. Some of this album was alright for the most part. I did like songs like The New Real. The Abyss is not a bad closing track. Chasing the First Time was an alright song. But yeah, at number 18, it's 3 Days Grace, Outsider. Sorry if I'm not discussing too much further in this. I gotta make sure my storage space on my phone is gonna have enough to fill this whole video for my first part. So I'll just keep continuing the review as fast as I can. At number 17, it's Fall Out Boy Mania. This one was a decent record. I did like songs like The Last of the Real Ones, Church. The last song was Bishop's Knife Trick. That was a good song. That was a great closing track to close the record. I thought it was a great closing track. You guys might think differently, but that's fine. But yeah, it's at my number 17 for Fall Out Boy Mania, because it seemed like the right spot to fit it at. Number 16 is Bullet for My Valentine, Gravity. Now, this one was a decent album. It wasn't their best in particular, because Bullet's kind of dragged on throughout the years and started decreasing their old Bullet for My Valentine fans, because I personally like their old stuff better than the new stuff. The new stuff is alright, but it's not that great. But Gravity, I liked Letting You Go, even though it took me a while to really like that song. Because I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but now I'm starting to like it. Not Dead Yet was a song that helped me feel like I'm not alone and that I can survive whatever obstacle I can overcome. Piece of Me was a good one, and Gravity was good. The title track was good. Don't Need You and Breathe Underwater were great songs. Good songs to close the record with. But yeah, at number 16 it's Bullet for My Valentine, Gravity. Number 15 is Daughtry, Cage to Rattle. I did like Backbone and Deep End and White Flag because they were good songs. But I gotta keep this review going. I need to make sure I have enough space to fit the whole first part in. But yeah, for number 15, it's Daughtry, Cage to Rattle. Number 14 is Poppy, Am I a Girl? I did like the guitar work at the end of this album, where she brought in the guitars and drums a little more. And with X, it was throwing into different parts, different versions of the song, where it goes, gimme, gimme bloody, please gimme bloody. That part, and then like a happy kind of tune with the acoustic guitar. That was a little odd. This song was just culty-ish in a way. And it reminded me of the Carrie movie when she was all bloody in the video. And yeah, the song X was really good. It throws itself into new parts of it goes into one part, then another part of the song. So it has different changes to the song, and that's what I thought was really cool. But at number 14, it's Poppy, Am I a Girl? Number 13 is Camille Cabello, Camille. This one was good, but it seemed like the right spot to put it at 13. So I'm just going to leave it at that and not discuss any further on that. Number 12 is Plain White T's Parallel Universe. And number 11 is 21 Pilots, Trench. Now, with Trench, I'm going to discuss a little bit on this. This album makes you feel like you're falling into the trench that they want you to fall into with this record. Or whatever it is. But you kind of sort through this album, not knowing what you're going to expect with each song. When I first heard it, I was very intimidated by this record because I wasn't sure how to like it. And I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 because it felt like the kind of song to... kind of album I meant to give it a 7.5 out of 10. And I did like songs like Jumpsuit, Bandito, Pet Cheetah. I liked Neon Gravestones because I liked the end of the song where he says, don't get me wrong, the rise in the awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us. But for sake of discussion, spirit of fairness, can we give this some room for a new point of view? And could it be true that some could be tempted to use this mistake as a form of aggression, a form of succession, a form of a weapon? Thinking I'll teach them, but I'm refusing to listen. That whole verse right there was really good and really inspiring. But I gotta end this video here, so I will be back at part 2 later.